Hey, how you doing? Gus Tucker here at Financial Freedom Fridays, and it's great to see you guys. Man, that background look good. Don't you want to be out there on that beach, kind of backstroking? I know I do. Let's go there. Sounds like a winner. So, what I want to do today is this. I'm a part of a team called Financial Pro Network, and it's a group of African American professionals that are launching a financial network that'll be in all 50 states. And here's what we're wanting to do. We want to make sure that families of black and brown people, and really every person, but I happen to be an African American person or a black American person, and people that look like me don't always get the best opportunities when it comes to financial education, financial services, financial strategies. We want to bring the best of the best strategies to our folks. Okay? And we're growing really rapidly, and this is going to be a multi-$100 million company. So if you know people that are interested either in that industry and want to do something progressive that's actually going to help people, man, we like to talk to you. And the kind of education you're getting on this channel is the kind of education that we offer to our clients and our team members. So what I'm going to do over the next few weeks, and I'm going to bring some of our other team members on here, you can meet them, is walk you through a book that we just wrote as a team, and it's called The 8 Financial Breakthroughs. And we're going to go through each breakthrough, and there's homework for each one. Some of the homework is think work. You need to think about, because it's about working on yourself. And some of it is do work you have to do. Okay, I want to share this with you guys. I'm not going to share the exact quote because I don't know if they allow me to say certain things on this situation. But there's it's on BET and it's on Prime Video. It's called Diarra from Detroit. Anybody seen that? Diarra, Diarra from Detroit. It's Morris Chestnut is in it. He's the only person that I knew, and Felicia Rashad is in it. And this quote I'm about to say, Felicia Rashad said it, and when she said it, it just stopped me in my tracks. I backed it up, got out my digital tablet, and wrote down the quote, backed it up, wrote it down again, make sure I had it right. Okay? And so, matter of fact, I've got it written down over here. I'm going to read it off of here so I don't mess it up. And so they were talking about something that was happening, and it was an important decision that one of the characters had to make, and it was a potentially life-altering decision. Now, I want you to know this. Financial decisions that you make are potentially life-altering, not just for you, but for people in your family. So the quote started out, Felicia Rashad asked this character, what's at stake? With this decision you're about to make, what's at stake? Now, with what we're about to go through, what's at stake is your life, your children's life, and your children's children's life, and all the generations after you. Okay? Because a large reason, part of the reason why you've had the financial experience you have is because of the generations that were before you. I would really encourage you, for yourself and for your family, to get the best financial education you can get. Okay? So she said, what's at stake? She asked the other character. And she says, courage is about doing it. Courage is about doing it. Let's just say, courage is about doing it. Doubt is about sitting on your butt. Courage is about doing it. Doubt is about sitting on your butt. When you sit on your butt, that's who you are. That becomes your story. doing nothing. So who are you financially? Who are you financially? Courage comes when you stop worrying about what you need and you do what needs to be done. Courage comes when you stop worrying about what you need and you do what needs to be done. Come on now. Anybody in here with me? Wow. I thought that was powerful. So are you ready to do what needs to be done to change your financial future and the future of your family? Are you ready to do what needs to be done? Okay, here we go. 4 parts to the process that we have. The first part of the process is understand. We establish a relationship with the person we're working with and understand their goals and gather some information. Why is that? Because writing a prescription before there's a diagnosis is malpractice. Making out a prescription before diagnosis is malpractice. And we don't want to do that with your money. So first we need to understand your situation in detail. Second, analyze your needs and your wants. We're going to focus on needs first. Evaluate the options. There's more than one way. There's no just one way to do something. Evaluate your options and recommend a plan. We'll never tell you what to do. We'll recommend options for you to choose among in between. Thirdly, we'll coordinate our resources to execute your plan, put it into practice, and then monitor progress. Get together at minimally annually to review and revise as needed. Now, 4-step plan, that makes sense. You could call it first base, second base, third base, home. And we just keep running the bases. Okay? Any questions about that? Put it down in the comment section, and we'll get back to you on it. Okay? All right. These are some of the products and solutions. So what do you help people with? Essentially anything to do with money. Saving it, investing it, estate planning for the future, healthcare, Medicare, long-term care, disability. If you have a business and you need to borrow up to $10 million, well, we can help you. And other alternative kinds of things. So if it does with money, connect with us. There's someone in our network that can help you. That's why it's called Financial Pro Network. Am I an expert at all these things? No. But I'm plugged into a team that is. Okay? So you take a screenshot of that. I'll reach out. We can go from there. 4 levels of wealth that people experience. One is financial stability. We got to be at that level where you could put your bills on auto pay, and every week the money would be there to just ding, 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 pick them off. You'd also be saving money and investing money at the same time. Autopilot, 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 autopilot. Financial security. Financial security would look like you're doing what I just said, plus you've got 6 to 12 months of income in a liquid account in case something happens. You've got your financial strategy in place. So we're covering the health care, health issues, disability issues, life insurance issues. We're putting money away for retirement. We're handling our taxes. We have an estate plan in place. Financial stability. Financial security, now we got 6 to 12 months income set aside, liquid in case something happens. Number third is financial freedom. What does financial freedom look like? It looks like you don't read price tags, pretty much. And what you want to do, you're able to do. And it's not a financial decision that you're making. It's more of what do you want to do with your time? What experiences do you want to have? In financial abundance, the way I describe that, it's like, what's one thing that a fish doesn't even realize they have a need of? Water. Why? Because it's everywhere all the time. Financial abundance is like that. It's water everywhere all the time. Okay? And so it's just something you live in. It's not something you think about, per se. You may have a team of people hired to think about it, but you don't think about it as a part of your decision-making process. Okay? Now, this is the book that we're going to be walking through. It's called The 8 Financial Breakthroughs, The Ultimate Guide to Building Wealth for Your Financial Future. It's written by our CEO, Alvin Darien II, and it says then the Financial Pro Network Innovation Team, of which I'm one of the members of that team. These are the founders of our organization. Okay, we put this book together as an educational process. So what we're going to do now is start walking through the 8 financial breakthroughs. Okay? Here we go. These are the 8 breakthroughs. Financial awareness, protection from threats, having cash flow today. Cash is king, cash flow is queen. Looking at how you manage your debt. Not just the amount, but how you manage it. Making sure you're liquid, both for now and the future. Developing future income in your net worth. Building wealth over time. Then legacy and succession plan, that's the multi-generational part. That we're doing things so that the next generation and the generation after them not only have the money, but they have the wisdom to manage the money. Okay? And then accountability. You need someone to kind of hold your feet to the fire and make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do. That's important. My wife and I, every 2 hours, we've got in our calendar for us to connect for a few minutes, say, hey, how things going? How you going towards our goals? We have some very aggressive goals. How's things going towards the goals? What have you got accomplished? Anything I need to help you with? Anything anybody on the team needs to help you with? What can we do to get it faster, done faster, better, et cetera, et cetera? That's accountability. So these are the 8 financial breakthroughs. Okay, you see any areas in there that you could be better at? I'm sure you're doing something in all these areas, but are there any areas you could improve? I've heard it said that the biggest room in my house is the room for self-improvement. If you ask my wife, she'd probably tell you that too. Yeah, Gus got a big room like that. That boy. Now, question. As we start to get into the breakthroughs, where are you on your financial timeline? If you broke it down, there's really 2 basic parts of your timeline. One is accumulating assets, where you're building your income, you're building your assets, and you're building towards financial independence, whatever that means to you. And that's one of the things we do is we work with our clients to define what financial independence means to them. Then there's a distribution phase where you're 5 years or less towards retirement or whatever you consider retirement. You're in retirement or you're managing your income for life. So where are you at on your timeline? Accumulation phase, distribution phase. Your goals will be based on your timeline. They'll be based on many other factors, but your timeline is a major one. Where are you on your timeline? Okay? So where are you on your timeline? Are you in the accumulation phase? Or are you looking at the distribution phase? Accumulation phase is usually 20s, 30s, 40s, maybe 50s. And then the 50s, you're starting to move towards distribution. Typically. Breakthrough number 1, financial awareness. One of the first things that all of us get the opportunity to do is enhance our financial education. When have you learned enough about a subject, especially a subject as important as your finances? When have you learned enough? Well, never. But what we want you to do is do some think time and think back. Who taught you your earliest lessons about money? Who was that person or person? Did they teach you what not to do as well as what to do? So you could see them fail and then how they dealt with failure and how they recovered? Did they recover? It says here, most people don't change because they see the light. It's because they feel the heat. It's usually not some light bulb goes off and ding, they just change. But it's some circumstance, some heat they're in that causes them to change. What heat are you involved in that's got you thinking about, man, maybe I need to do something different? So enhance your financial education and discover your financial DNA. What has been programmed into you because of your experience? Grandma and the Hamsters story about this woman who was cooking a ham for the holidays. And then she would cut both ends off the ham, put it in the pan, put it in the pan and handle. So her daughter is watching her do this. But she never asked her why she did it. So when she got of age, she did the same thing. She bought the turkey, cut the ends off, put it in the pan, cooked it. Finally, third generation down, somebody asked the original grandma, Grandma, why do you cut the ham? Why do you cut the ham and you cut the turkey off both ends? Why do you do that? And she said, because my pan is too short. She never bought a bigger pan. Her pan was too short. So the next time they cook turkey or cook ham, man, they got a bigger pan. They ain't have to cut off the ends. So sometimes it's something simple in your financial DNA that with some thinking and some looking at your past behavior, we can kind of put your finger on things that need to be upgraded or changed. So what's your financial education? What's your financial DNA? These are some courses that will be made available on our website. Many of them free of charge and taught by our product innovation team and also people outside of our firm who are experts in certain areas. These are some financial education and concepts. How to build wealth, the financial test, legacy planning, financial action team, 4 financial concepts. How to create your own future. 5 tips to eliminate and stay out of debt. 4 disciplines of wealth building. On and on. Okay? Financial education and concepts will be available to you shortly. So breakthrough number 1, again, financial awareness. What financial type are you? Are you a saver investor? Are you a spender? Are you an avoider? An avoider just puts their hand in the ground when the plane comes. They get hit by the plane, and they have what's left over, but they don't resonate to do anything to change it. Very passive approach. until it's not going where they want it. Then they're going to get upset. But are you a saver or investor? Are you a spender or are you an avoider? Okay, we'll have questionnaires about that coming up in some of the online classes. But just thinking about the titles and looking at your behavior, are you one of these 3 things? 4 things? Financial courses and webinars. Broaden your knowledge and wisdom by formal and informal education, like the courses we just mentioned. A guy named Jim Rohn says a formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. Okay? Most of the things you're going to learn about business, you're not going to learn them from the classroom. You're going to learn it from apprenticing, learning from somebody who's already been successful at it. Okay? So exploring your financial type in the financial courses seminar. Your homework. Here's your homework. And it's think time. The hardest work that people do is thinking. The second hardest work is thinking that you're thinking. But you have productive thoughts that are answering these questions. How old were you when you got your first paycheck? How old were you? How'd you feel about the money you made back then? Did you say, wow, this is a lot, or it's not very much, or I had to work hard to get this, or man, that was fun. What was your thoughts about that? How did you feel? Were you excited to be working and getting a check, or no? Have your perceptions about money changed? Do you believe money is the devil? Or do you believe money doesn't have a moral compass and that people put their compass on the money that does good or bad? You believe that? You believe something in between. But how have your money perceptions changed over time? Are there any habits your family imparted to you that you still follow? Good or bad? Did you learn some habits, good or bad? Did you get any insights about financial wins and losses, or just what you should do? See a typo. Just what you should do. Because full wisdom is teach me the bad stuff you did too, the dumb stuff. So I don't do that. But teach me the smart stuff you did too. Since you started making money, how much have you made? That's interesting. Go write it down. Since you started making money, how much have you made? And then look at what the average is. Since you started making money, how much money do you have? Next question. How much have you saved or invested? So out of that number I just told you about, what percentage have you saved or invested that you still have on hand and have access to right now? What is that number? Question, do you need to increase your level of saving or investing? Do you need it to go up? Do you need it to go way up? What's your strategy? What do we encourage you to do? Schedule time with a financial professional. Get your questions answered. And let's go from there. Does that make sense? Say yes. Yes, Gus, that makes a lot of sense. Here are those financial breakthroughs again. And that financial awareness. So question, have you filled out this financial discovery? If you need one, reach out to us. We'll send you one. And I'll talk with our host, see if we can make one available for download on their website. You can email me at gus@fpneducator.com. Email me, or one of the two websites. You have the address there. And book time to connect. Love to meet with you face to face or face to face on Zoom. Book a time to connect so we can walk through these financial breakthroughs that you've had or going to have in your water, in your I'm sorry. Oh, see, I'm about to drink some water. So then we can look at your plan and see what we need to do to grow your net worth going forward. Okay. So again, now available on Amazon, 8 financial breakthroughs. Look for it. You can get it on. You can get a hardback book. I have a hardback book. You can also get it on Kindle. I have Kindle, and the audio book will be coming out shortly. Okay, 8 financial breakthroughs. Again, Gus Tucker here with Financial Freedom Fridays and part of the Financial Pro Network. We're here to educate you and to put you in the best position to win that's possible. So reach out, schedule time to connect so we can go through your financial discovery and we can answer those homework questions we just talked about. And many more to make sure you're in position to win financially, not just for you, but for the 2+ generations that are following it. Okay? With that, hey, like and subscribe. Send us any questions or comments you have. Let's get on it, doggone it. Now, I'm going to go back one more time. These are the questions from the homework. Take a screenshot of that. Take a screenshot and answer those questions. Those questions are about breakthrough number 1, financial awareness. Are you kind of aware of how you interact with money? Positively, negatively? How do you think about making it, saving it, giving it away, investing it? All thoughts we need to consider. And all thoughts we consider when we do your financial discovery. Okay? All right, you guys. Take care of yourselves. Gus Tucker, Financial Freedom Friday. Hope this was helpful. I know I'm going through it myself, asking myself the questions and learning things myself after 20+ years of doing it. So, hey, guys. Take care of yourself. Good seeing you.